guys, welcome. Welcome back to another episode. If you can just give us a few minutes, we are going to go live and we are going to share this with a couple people. So just give us a few seconds and we're going to try to share this. But in the meantime, while we're sharing, you guys, if you can, like and share, please. That would be great. So let's see if we can get this started. We're going to share this to a few people. It won't take long. And while I'm sharing, you guys like and share. That would be wonderful. Okay. I think we got a few of them going here.
Okay.
All right. So, this is another episode of WGO, and that's what's going on with the amazing, and I do mean amazing, Swagger Magazine. I am Rissa New, and I am your host for tonight. And I'm so excited about the interview that we have lined up for tonight. So, guys, if you get a chance, like if you didn't do it before, like and share, like and share. Tell your friends, tell everybody to come on in because you do not want to miss this exciting interview that we have lined up for you. And thank you for tuning in and just taking time out of your evening to come and listen to us. But we are going to just keep right on rolling. We have an exciting show, and I could introduce this our guest for tonight, but who is better to introduce yourself than yourself? So we're just going to go right in, and we're going to let Dainelle LaShay tell you a little something about her. Hi, Dainelle. Welcome.
Hi, thank you so much. I appreciate that. And thank you for allowing me to be here and having me here. My name is Dainelle LaShay, and I'm the owner and founder of Color Blast Makeover Studio Spa and Salon, which is located here in Columbus, Georgia. And I've been in the industry for over 8 years, actually over 20 years, licensed 8. And we started here in Columbus, Georgia, as being one of the first full service salons to offer sister locks and micro interlocks, as well as coloring services. And so we have been rolling and booked and busy since 2017 and growing. And those are some of the things that we specialize in. But I started off as a professional makeup artist, but God had other plans. And so we are here to unveil the beauty of the women that come through our doors. That is our slogan, unveiling your beauty.
Nice. Very nice. I love it. I love it. Where did that slogan come from? How did you come up with that?
So it was given to me by God, being able to help unveil the identity of women, just in general, but that started within me,
Mhm.
being able to unveil my identity. And so when I was able to do that, He allowed me to be able to help other women to unveil their identity. And how awesome it was, not just through makeup artistry, but to be able to do it through natural hair care, which has been a challenge for us as women, especially Black women. And so I just found the excitement and the passion in being able to unveil their beauty. So Color Black, before I even touch a head, it was with the face. And that was a vision God gave to me, was to unveil the beauty, which was the
Nice.
identity of our women.
Yes. Very, very nice. So guys, if you are on here and you would like to ask Miss Danelle a question or make a comment or whatever, just type it in. Type in whatever's on your mind, whatever you think, and I'm sure she'll be happy to answer any type of questions that you have because we have someone here that knows all about the beauty industry. She, like she said, she started in makeup and now she's a licensed cosmetologist that not just I don't want I don't want to just use the word licensed cosmetologist because she specializes in different things that she can tell us about, and she can give enlighten us on some of the different special things that she specializes in. So anyway, let's just get started. Let's just dive in. Don't forget to like and share, guys. Like and share and comment with those questions. So what made you decide to go into the beauty industry again? Like what prompted that? Where did it come from?
I took a class in Atlanta, Georgia,
Mhm.
Gwyneth Mosby Makeup Academy. And when I graduated from that class, it was a week-long class. And I actually went on leave without pay at my federal job because I really wanted to take this class. I had no clue that this would lead me into what I was going to be doing in the future. And when I took the class and graduated, I started calling around because I wanted to open up a makeup bar. And I
Mhm.
was being told the rules and regulations in the state of Alabama and Georgia, everything was just limiting. To me, it was limiting. I was like, I don't want to be limited to what I can do. And
Right.
the possibilities of what I had dreamt of doing, I wouldn't be able to do it without a license. And so that was the start of saying, I don't want anybody to tell me what I can't do. I'm going out and I'm going to do what it is whatever it takes to be able to make my dreams come true, to actually have this salon up and running with a makeup bar and all the other things that I wanted. But a salon was nowhere in my vision, although I knew that that was something God wanted me to do. I was kind of battling that. I don't know. I don't want to do hair, but eventually I ended up going into it without even having to like think about it. It was a
Mhm.
natural thought. This is what you're supposed to be doing.
But like I heard you say you were battling. So was makeup kind of you thought was your first love or
I've always enjoyed hair because since I was 14, I was
Mhm.
cutting, and my mom took me to get my first haircut at the cosmetology school, and I colored my hair. So I've
Mm.
always loved hair. I think the biggest issue was, once again, the time for going to school, having two children and trying to go to school and work. But when you are forced and you're told that no, you can't do it, you're almost forced to go after your dream. So when I was told no, I couldn't open up a makeup bar, or I
Yeah.
could, but I can only do certain things, I
Mhm.
figured out a way to say, you know what, I'm going back to school to pursue my dreams to become a master cosmetologist.
Okay.
And that's what I did. I started out doing that in high school, but you end up listening to other people and they say, you won't make a lot of money doing that. That's something that you probably shouldn't do. And so, of course, I went into the medical field, but I'm glad I went back into the beauty industry because we need each other.
We do. We do. And I love the way you said it when someone told you no, you can't do that. You're like, yeah, okay. That's always been my go-getter. Like tell me I can't do something and then I'm doing it, So it's like something within you that challenge. So I get that. Very good. So let's fast forward to now, and you're a licensed cosmetologist. You specializes in a few different things. So, can you tell us how you get loyal clients, and how do you get your? I know your clientele says a lot about you. So, how do you get loyal clients and keep them?
Okay. That's a great question. So, one of the things that I never left at the school, I actually took with me and I embedded that in my day-to-day routine is the foundation. And so the foundation of what I learned in school, it has never left. I actually teach at Columbus Technical College here in Columbus, Georgia, and that's one of the things that I teach my students. What will build a loyal clientele is the foundation, and the foundation is the consultations, your knowledge, your expertise, staying up to date with the latest, not just the latest trends, but the knowledge behind the latest trends, the education, advanced trainings. So those are some of the things that has helped me build a loyal client, but also making sure that the client feels like they're the only one in the salon chair. And so when the client comes in the door, the same thing we learn in school, I've taken it with me to this day and I've just enhanced it. I lay down the red carpet for them when they walk in. So they always feel like they're the only ones. And I leave the door open so that they can communicate with me, whether it's through text, whether it's through email. And it's the genuine feeling that they feel because they know that they're valued and I appreciate that they value me to continue to service them.
Okay, very nice. I mean, I know clientele says a lot about the stylist in the profession that you're in. So that's very important, and that's very good advice for anyone out there that might be in the beauty industry that is looking for advice or expertise on building your clientele. With so many women expressing hair loss, scalp problems, needing there's so scalp disorders. It, it it's it can be really rough on women when they lose their hair. And not to disclude you men, I know some of you guys are the same way, but I'm just leaning more towards the ladies, and it can be really rough. It can be devastating to some. Some it changes their whole livelihood. Um, so can you tell us what are some of the awareness you can tell us about this and maybe some solutions?
Yes. That is one of the things that pushed me to actually go back to get more training and more knowledge because that is not a subject that we actually hone in on in school. They introduce it to us, but they don't really go in depth. And so I decided that when I saw a lot of my clients starting to come into the chair, and I really saw a change after COVID-19,
Mm,
I saw a vast number of clients that were losing their hair, and a lot of it, just through research, some of it came through the changes that they were going through, whether it be hormonal, whether it be stress was causing some of those things, and just improper technique for some of those that were not locked, because sister locks and micro interlocks is the services that we offered. And so if they came to us as a loose natural, um, the questions to me were, why is this happening to my hair? Or why didn't anyone tell me? And so it really pushed me in a direction of bringing some awareness. And the only way I can bring awareness is actually enrolling into a trichology program, which I am currently in now. And so that was one of the ways to be able to break through and actually help our clients be able to manage what's going on. And a lot of it really is internal. It's the stress, it's the workload, it's life just in general, and we
mhm,
don't realize how important it is, as far as making sure we're using the right products on our hair and scalp
mhm,
until we're faced with those challenges in life. And it's like, wait a minute, it's my hair. And those things had been simmering, they've been happening, but sometimes you didn't know that you were that stressed until you see your hair, you losing your hair,
mhm,
or until you see that you have a scalp condition that you just can't seem to treat or manage on
mhm,
your own. And so that right there, it just, being able to see your client come in and one day their hair is, fine. And then now I'm able to notice there's some hair loss happening and I can actually navigate them and let them know, hey, go see a dermatologist. And that's one of the things that if no one leaves with anything tonight, we are not dermatologists. We're only licensed stylists
mhm,
that's working or providing you with these services. And so it's important to ask questions, but also it's important to see a dermatologist if you see something that's on your scalp, or you have thinning or breakage, because that's not something that we're licensed to do,
mhm,
but we are able to identify that something may be happening and it may be wise for you to see a physician because what we don't know in our community that if something's going on with your hair, and your scalp, that means something is going on internally with your body.
Yeah, yeah. That is so true. And I think that a lot of us do not recognize it like that. If it's the scab, like that's the foundation, that's the roots. So they don't think like that. I know I never used to. So it's just simply getting educated on what's going on with your hair, your body, and everything. So um,
Right.
I noticed you said, guys, she did mention hormones, hormonal stress, improper techniques that you can take with doing your hair, um, stress. It's just so many different reasons why we can have hair issues or scab disorder or hair loss or breakage or damage or whatever. So some of those things that you pointed out, Miss Danelle, it's very eye-opening for some people, and they don't really think about it being that it could possibly be stress that's doing this, or it could possibly be improper techniques. And improper techniques can be something as simple as like too much pulling on your hair. Am I right? I don't, I'm not beautiful.
Correct.
Yeah. So it could be something as simple as that we might need to change. But that's why we go and we see professionals. That's why we see the professional, and they will lead you and guide you in the right way. What are some of the ways that you would grow your salon team and your business at the same time, if you could share that with us?
Um, a lot of that's going to come from educating. I did not. I'm sorry. There's a lot that I do in the industry, and sometimes I forget that I even do it. But I am a licensed master cosmetologist instructor, so
Oh,
I actually educate. And so, one of the things that as far as like team building, is being able to the students. Sometimes offer them positions when I go to a lot of the trade shows, because I actually teach at the shows, and just allow them to see me work, and then being able to just um, give them certain things, tools, and resources along the way, as well as mentorship, and just being in a community to where you can actually reach the beauty professionals
mhm,
that want to be on your team. So mine started so funny because she's here, she's in the other room. She's a client. She was
mhm,
actually a client. And believe it or not, I have like five, maybe I may almost have even 10, if I'm not mistaken. Um, but five of them have taken a micro interlock training course. So I offer training, advanced training. So being able to offer advanced training of something that other professionals may need will help build your team,
okay,
because they're able to learn from you and grow with you as well.
mhm,
So that was one of the ways that I actually started. I actually hired one of our clients. She took the micro interlock training course, and once she took that course, she was very persistent. She was like, "Hey, I want to do this, like for real." And she's in here now, and she's been here. It'll be a year in January.
oh,
Um, so yeah, oh yeah. So it start, and sometimes you have to go within your salon. You may have a client that, didn't have a chance to finish school.
right,
Maybe they are interested in taking care of hair, and they want to learn more about the natural hair services. So sometimes it's about starting with who you have, that you
mhm,
see that have a passion and an interest for the beauty industry. And so in the salon is where I started, and also being able to teach at the school, and being able to see the students, excuse me, that I was teaching, who had a passion and who was really serious about it. And so I've been able to pull from the salon and the school as an instructor, and as a salon owner, being
right,
able to bring them in that way to build a loyal team. Because if you can, it's not hard to train anyone that you don't know, but it's so much easier if you've been around them, you work with them, and you see their work ethics and the qualities that they can bring to the table, as a team. And so I don't look at Linda as a employee. She's actually a team member.
Okay, okay. Very nice way to put that. It could it like you said, I can imagine it's not easy building a team or just, you know, finding people you can trust and finding people that you know will follow instructions the way they're supposed to and that believe in your brand as much as you do, that cares for it as much as you do, you know. So I do get that. It's not easy to build a team. You know, this has been really great. I don't want to hold you all night. I just want to know, is there anything you would like to share with us?
Um, whew, my wheels are always spinning. I always have something going. Um, we do have something happening in January. With everything that I'm doing in the industry, we are getting ready to announce next year that we're getting ready to open up salon suites.
Uh-huh.
So being able to help other entrepreneurs or other um, licensed individuals or individuals that do makeup that are in the beauty industry that need somewhere to actually start their business, and they're wanting someone to, we'll also offer classes and other things there, but they're just needing a place that's not just a place to work, but a place where it's a community is
Hmm.
what my goal is, and
Hmm.
our goal is. And so we'll be opening salon suites here. So I'm excited about that. We're
Oh,
working
that
hard
sounds
behind the
nice.
scenes to get that accomplished and done.
Yeah.
So that's something that we do. And also, I just want everybody to remember that we do have a pro academy. It's called Color Blast Pro Academy. So you can come there to learn makeup artistry. You can come there to learn natural hair care. And we do have advanced training for stylists that are licensed, because we are a continuing education provider. And just remember that a healthy relationship, regardless of what anyone says, it starts with a thorough consultation between you and your stylist. That's probably
That's
going to be the last thing that I say.
I like that. I like that. A good, healthy relationship starts with a great consultation between you and the stylist. Because in the past I've went to people before, stylists before, and I have never had consultations. You just walk in and sit in the chair, and there you go. You know, so that makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of. I'm sure it makes a big difference in the hair care, the relationship, the trust, the understanding. All of that comes with a good stylist. So I'm sure
Yes.
that does make a sense. Where can people find you on social media?
Oh, good question. If you follow us on Instagram, you can follow us at Color Blast Studio, at Color Blast Studio. And on
Is
Facebook, you can also follow us at Color Blast. Just put Color Blast Makeover Studio in. And if you Google Color Blast Makeover Studio, believe it or not, we will pop up on Google.
okay. So it's Color Blast Studio. Is that what they
On
type in?
Instagram, it's Color Blast Studio. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we're going to add that to there so people can see that. And I'll just put that across. Color Blast Studio, guys, is where you can find her on Instagram and Facebook as well, you said?
And Facebook as well. On Facebook, you may have to put Makeover
Okay.
Studio. So it'll be Color Blast Makeover Studio.
Okay. Okay.
Eh, yes, ma'am.
All right, great. So you can find Miss Danelle on Instagram and Facebook. Color Blast Studio for Instagram, Color Blast Makeover Studio probably on Facebook. But you can find her. If you find her on Instagram, I'm sure she'll show you how to find her on Facebook as well, or vice versa, guys. If you
Yes.
just want to find her and get dip in those chats and you have a question, I'm sure she'll be happy to answer, or you have a comment or anything you would just want to communicate and talk with her. If you want to find her and you would like to come and go and see her and visit or set appointments, is this the way that they can find you on Instagram?
They can. We do have a website that we always recommend everybody to start at our website, because that gives you a little bit more information about who we are, how we started, and what we're doing, what we offer, that's
Okay.
going to be www.colorblastmakeover.com.
Great. Makeover.com. All right, guys, I am going to share that really quick before we go. And that is where you can find Miss Dainelle LaShay at www.colorblastmakeover.com. And that's where you can go in online and book your consultation, appointments, and any whatever else you're looking for. But if you're looking for her, that's where you can find her, guys. We can definitely find you that way. We have had a very interesting conversation. Thank you so much for being here this evening, Janae.
Thank
It
you
has
for inviting me. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, yes. And guys, don't forget, even if you did not get to like and share, it's not too late. Even though the interview has ended, it will be posted still on the Swagger Magazine page. So you can still like and share or share, like share with some friends or whatever. And if you still have questions or comments, you can put them on the page on Facebook and we will definitely get back with you as soon as possible if you have anything that you would like to say or anything. But until then, this has been wonderful, and we're going to get ready and sign out, Miss Dainelle LaShay. But thank you guys for tuning in. This has been an exciting show, a very eventful show, and a very educational show. And I really do appreciate you coming on, explaining to us about the hair and, the beginnings, the scabs, and all of your endeavors. We wish you the best on everything that you have coming up, guys. And this has been WGO, What's Going On with the Amazing, and I do mean amazing, Swag Her Magazine. I'm Rissa New, your forever Mrs. Louisiana. And I am excited to tell you guys, keep an eye out for me. I have some major projects coming up that'll be on television. So keep your eyes out and look for me real soon because I like to tell you guys that God is in the midst of all of that and he's amazing. And I just thank him every day for his blessings that he gives me in his amazing favor. But in the meantime, you guys take care of yourself. Happy holidays to you guys. Go out there and show some love and be good to each other, guys. And remember, iron sharpens iron. God bless you guys. Have a good night.